What is going on, everybody? So, didn't post a couple videos, so this video is going to be for days 11, 12, and 13. Been a little MIA, but needed to update you on the 4 and 30 day challenge and the process and what's been going on. So, I'm going to touch on a few things in this video because of the absence of the other videos. But we're on day 13 right now, and actually just in some nature, managed to make it out of the city for a day just to soak in some nature, you know, kind of recalibrate, so when I go back to the city we're going to hit it hard. But what I want to talk about is over the last couple of days I've been writing lots of offers, and that's the first point I want to talk about. Is when you're trying to close on leads and when you're trying to get projects, you need to write offers. You need to write a lot of offers, because it's the same concept as, you know, I'm going to compare it to a nature activity, fishing, right? You're not going to catch a fish if your line's not in the water. Dad used to say that to me all the time, but it's true. You know, if you're not writing offers, how do you expect to close on an opportunity, right? How do you expect to meet that person who's also looking for your services, so you can, you know, mutually come to an agreement and help each other out? You need to write offers. It's just a fact. And you know what? A lot of these offers aren't going to get accepted, and that's fine, because you have a price that you can pay, and with other terms attached to that, and not everyone's going to meet on an agreement where you're at, so you have to write lots of offers so you can find that. So this past week I wrote about 10 offers on properties, and if you do that consistently, let's say for, you know, 40 weeks of the year, right? So if you're doing 40 weeks of the year, you're writing 400 offers on properties, and even if you close on 10% of those, or even 5%, well, now you have 20 deals or 20 leads, right? Or 20 opportunities that you closed on. So it is a numbers game to a point, so you want to write multiple offers. Update, so we had 2 closed properties, or under contract properties. One of those properties, due diligence didn't go as planned, so we're back to 1 under contract right now, so that's an update on that. The next thing I want to talk about is you know, so you're writing lots of offers, and that's great. Hand was getting a little sore there. But you want to keep an organized list. You want to keep an organized list of, you know, your contacts, your past leads, your old leads that haven't, you know, nothing's panned out yet, or you're still in the due diligence phase and you're just following up. They're not quite ready to sell, and that's fine. But you want to keep an organized list of that, like a CRM, right? You want to have the name of the client, you want to have the property address, some notes on the property, how much repairs it would take you to fix the property. You want to have all that detailed, because these are your clients, and it's the same thing, you know, when I'm phoning in to talk about my cell phone bill, or when I'm getting a call from another company following up with me, you know, it's very annoying when they don't have past information, and anyone who's done renovations and dealt with our lovely city can vouch for the fact that when they don't have your information and they keep passing you to department to department to department, it's frustrating, and it just causes you a lot of frustration, and it gets overwhelming, and it's just like, why are my conversations going nowhere with this person? And if that's you on the other end causing someone that frustration, don't expect them to want to do business with you, right? So having organized information, so when you call them and say, hey, how's it going? I remember when we last left off, we were talking about this, this, and this. Has anything changed, or is there anything you know, that I can do to bring value to you in this situation? And you know, they're going to really appreciate you knowing, or it's personalizing the relationship, right? It's deepening the relationship, deepening the bond. So when you're talking to them, you're not forgetting information. And really, I mean, that's what it is. You want to have organized information, because it's no different than a friend that you're hanging out with. If you forget the things that you and your friends talk about, your friends are going to be like, man, every time I talk to you, it's like, well, nothing's going anywhere, right? So organize that information so when you follow up, you're not sounding like you're not building rapport, because rapport is huge. And then the last one, tip number 3, 3 days worth of stuff that I've been doing is follow up with investors. We went to the auction a couple days ago and meeting investors and seeing what they're doing too, but having a detailed list of investors too. So an investor list, a joint venture list. So when you're calling other contacts, saying, hey man, what's going on? You know, haven't touched base in a couple weeks or in a month or whatever it may be. Just wanted to call, touch base, see what's going on. Are you hitting your goals this year? You know, what are you looking for this year? Do you have anything that's coming up? Maybe we can joint venture on a deal together. You know, maybe we can do something together. If you're looking for this, hey, I'm actually looking for that too. Great, awesome. Just wanted to touch base. Maybe let's go grab a coffee, grab some lunch, talk about different ways we can work together and, you know, not compete against each other. Yes, we already had this conversation, but there's multiple ways to work together. So calling other investors is a big one too. Just keeping a list of that and just being organized, right? So hitting those daily consistencies. But anyway, day 13, nothing 100% yet, but keep watching, because how these things work with consistencies, you know, you keep taking action, things are going to come out of it. I'm still confident, not losing hope. So one under contract, still doing due diligence on that one. We'll try and do a Facebook Live on that one when I'm getting in there with an inspector and stuff like that. But yeah, have a great long weekend. This is the Saturday of the long weekend. Right now, just doing some inside, just doing some organization of the leads and giving some follow-up calls and just seeing what's going on. But yeah. Have a good one. We'll see you on day 14, but take it easy, take care, and we'll talk to you later. Okay, bye-bye.